Women in punches this weekend. Boxing was on. Gennady Golovkin, Stevie Roll. I just put up that little video. Now we're off to the MMA. One of my favorites, as well as kickboxing. The one, as they call it in the kickboxing world. This is MMA, UFC. The night was Valentina versus Jessica Eye. I'm throwing this fight up first. I know this wasn't the biggest fight of the night. However, this is the fight that I wanted to see if Jessica Eye could come along and maybe catapult herself up bigger in the strawweight division. And boy, Shevchenko, again, as I mentioned, she is a true champion for the women's division, and that's why I have her up here first. Everyone's talking about Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes is not the champion. It is Valentina. And look at that kick, my friends. Lord God in heaven. Okay? She dominated all realms. Jessica did have a strong jab, but she was telegraphing her right hand. There goes the telegraph right here. Oh, Lord God. I mean, hopefully she's okay. She hits like a bat. And Lord God, I hope that Jessica Eye makes it through. She's in all of our prayers. But great fight from Shevchenko, solidifying herself. And as you look at rankings, you got to stay yourself in that strawweight division. Who is she going to take out, right? Who is Mrs. Shevchenko going to take out? She's truly a champion. She's in her own weight class. I think she should go right after Amanda Nunes. I don't think Amanda Nunes can beat her. Joanna Jurasco had a good fight against her, probably the strongest fight I've seen against Shevchenko. But Amanda Nunes has no business in the ring with Shevchenko, and she is a champion. I know she beat a Cyborg, an older Cyborg, but Cyborg, it cannot compete against the leg strength of Shevchenko, who is the strongest kicker in my eyes, coming from a Muay Thai background in the division. So she wins her fight. The next big fight that was incredible to watch, Donald Cerrone really held his own. A long-time vet finally gets his opportunity for the big fight. I think it was a big fight for him, probably the strongest competition of his career. I don't want to say that, but one of the top contenders that he has ever fought, and for him to go from, nearly getting out of the UFC to this point, coming into a title fight, I would call it, versus Tony Ferguson, who more than likely is going to fight Khabib, and that's going to be trouble. We're going to see how that ends up, and I think that's a better matchup, by the way, than Conor McGregor versus Khabib by a long shot. Tony Ferguson is the guy of many moves. They call him a man of 1,000 moves. Head movement, yes. Punch strength, yes. Wiry body, yes. Stamina, yes. Elbows, yes. Ground and pound, yes. I mean, he checks all the boxes. Rolls with the punches. He's such an incredible fighter. It was also a great night for Donald Cerrone. He really showcased his kickboxing Muay Thai background, is what I would call it. Incredible on his feet. Still has a strong body kick that caused Tony some trouble in the fight. But at the end of the day, it was a little bit too much Ferguson. So you see the beginning of the fight. That's how it was the whole night. But now look at his face now and look at Ferguson's face. And Donald was touching Tony quite a bit. But again, it's the impact and the ability to roll with the punches. You see, if you look at that spin around, he'll come out with an elbow in that spin, and boy, it is a sacrificial lamb for your face. I mean, your face is really going to be the brick wall that the metal elbow hits, and it is painful. You're going to be chipped up, and that's what happened to Donald Cerrone. Great fight. I think Ferguson immediately has to get in here and look to challenge Khabib for the championship. Dustin Poirier, I get it. I don't even want to see him fight Khabib. I'm sorry. I want to see Tony Ferguson jump up there and fight Khabib. I think that's who it should be. I don't know what they're waiting for. Dustin Poirier versus Khabib is going to be, I don't know, maybe Dustin has enough size, but I think it's going to be the same old same. Bring him to the ground and pound him down for the whole fight. I don't think Dustin has enough ground game, but Tony does. So we're going to set up for a big fight next year, probably, or at the end of the year, depending on how quickly Khabib dismantles Dustin, if he does. Maybe you get a December fight or a February, March fight between Khabib and Tony Ferguson. That should be exciting for the UFC. Bang, bang, boom. Henry Cejudo, last fight I want to discuss real quick. Henry, pretty good fight for him. Again, I'm still thinking about the Tony Ferguson fight. Oh my God, I just caught the elbow. Lord God, Jesus. That said, Henry beat his man, and now he owns 2 weight divisions. I don't mean to glance him off, but again, he grounded and pounded this one, got him to the ground, and then took out Marlon Moraes. Henry's your champion, flyweight and bantamweight. What's up next for this division? Obviously, you would want to see Daniel Cormier versus John Jones for the finale. One more fight for Daniel Cormier. Maybe move it up to the heavyweight division, so there isn't any weight loss that you need. Maybe that's what's hurting you versus John Jones. But that's a fight that I would want to see. The welterweight division is totally open. Probably one of the stronger divisions in the MMA, and then the middleweight, because I think these two can intertwine. For me, this is the strongest division. If Khabib were to beat out all these guys, does he decide, let me start to move up? And I think that's where he's going to have a little bit of trouble trying to move up and manhandle guys who are actually his side, because he kind of weight bullies at this range. However, he has to beat Ferguson, and I don't know if that's going to happen. Great matchups, and great future for the MMA UFC world. I'm excited. Let's see it for next year. I'm out. Peace.